Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about frames per second and what they mean to you. So if you want to learn more about frames per second, then keep watching this video. Okay guys, since you're here, you're watching this video, that probably means that you want to learn more about frames per second. So I'm going to teach you a little more about that right now. So the basic frame per second is usually 30 frames per second. That's for the US. I believe Europe has their own system, but ours is 24, 60, and 30. Those are the basic ones, and the most popular one is probably 30 for just everyday video. So frame per second literally means frames per second. So it's taking, a frame is an image, so it's taking 30 images per second. If you have it on 30 frames per second, and if you have it on 60 frames per second, it's taking 60 images per second. And 24, the same thing. Now you might wonder which setting is the best for which environment and what you're trying to shoot, and this is a pretty easy question to answer. 30 frames per second is good for home video, just everyday video, YouTube videos. I'm shooting on 30 frames per second right now. 24 frames per second is usually good for cinema. I don't know if it's good for it, but that's what everybody does usually. The Hobbit coming out this December, well, this month, is actually shot on 48 frames per second, if I'm not mistaken, which is a new thing, but usually cinema and big time movies use 24 frames per second. 60 frames per second is good for sports and other fast moving things, so you don't lose all the little detail. It's taking twice as many as 30 frames per second, so it just makes it a lot more smooth, and it just captures more images. So if you just got a new camera, I would recommend keeping it on the 30 frames per second for a while and just seeing if you like that, and you can always try some different settings if you want to. Guys, this has been my video on frames per second. I hope this helped, and if it didn't, leave some comments, and if it did, leave some comments, and like and dislike this video if you want to, and subscribe. Thanks guys.